Okay guys, I know it's been a hot minute since I've done like any sort of Legends content, but again, I think this is a pretty special occasion because again, I'm a huge fan of Evolution Vegeta. Not even gonna play around. I love this guy, love the transformation. I think this guy is great. Again, here we are. We're gonna break him down, kind of talk about him. So he is another yellow LF. We are actually gonna go ahead and directly compare him to LF Frieza, who recently came out, because they're both ranged, they're both yellow, and they're both LF. So I think it's gonna be a pretty good, comparison for Vegeta. So anyways, we're gonna take a look at his stats at 14 stars. Again, I'm just gonna do this because why the hell not? So Vegeta has, let's start with strike, both strikes. So 2.53 attack, 1.5k to defense. Alright, so immediately he has more strike attack, but he has the exact same strike defense. So Vegeta is a little bit better when it comes to strike attack in terms of, just comparing him directly to Frieza. So that is very apparent. Alright, so now we're going to do Blast, so 259 to 158. So he is slightly higher than Frieza, and he is slightly lower in Blast attack than Frieza. Not too much, just a tad, but so yeah, this Vegeta I would say is more strike oriented because again, he does have significantly higher strike than Frieza, but he just has just a tad lower blast attack, and I think his blast defense is just slightly higher as well. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the main ability. Draws the Ultimate's Arts card, Limited Breaking Blow, restores own health by 35%. That is a very, very chunky amount of health. I think Kid Buu actually does a decent amount as well, just like that. Let's see how much Kid Buu does. Kid Buu does 40% to health, so that's actually pretty comparable. This is really good already off the bat. So he's 20% to special move, awaken, and ultimate damage inflicted by allies for 30 timer counts. Alright, so that's pretty good. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing. Okay, so he nullifies cover change for 10 timer counts. And then this can be activated once 20 timer counts have elapsed. Alright, so his unique ability, Courageous Battle Metal +1. Oh wait, never mind. That is different. Alright, so applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 90% to damage inflicted. Again, that's very good. And then reduces damage by 30%. Alright, so immediately this Vegeta is really good. Because again, 90% to damage inflicted with LF stats, and then of course, him being an LF just in general. Again, 90% is a very, very big buff, and then reducing damage by 30%, that's also really, really good. Applies the following effects to self if own ki is 35 or lower after using an arts card. Restores ki by 20, 25% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, so you fall under 35% ki. You change, strike cards because that's basically what you want to be using. He restores ki by 20, and he gets 25% to damage inflicted. So this is very good. This is extremely good. This Vegeta is looking to be very, very spicy. When this character is on the battlefield, applies the following effects to self when causing a character with a revive when health reaches 0 effect to revive. Alright. So essentially, if you're fighting someone who can revive like LF Gohan, because of course everyone uses LF Gohan, he nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 30 timer counts and reduces enemy Dragon Balls by 2. So you kill a revive character, you basically become type neutral, and you also destroy 2 of their Dragon Balls. That's pretty good. That's very, very good. Again, this is really good against Red Cell. Again, Red Cell is still a pretty common unit to use in the meta. Again, he's just a really versatile unit. Guess what? You kill Cell. Cell doesn't have that color advantage over you, so you can stay in with Vegeta. And dude, this guy's gonna be really good. He's really good already. And then, of course, this Sparking Power. The following effects occur when changing cover. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws a special move arts card, activates once, and reduces damage by 20% until combo ends. So essentially this is what, 50% damage reduction until you end the combo. That's really good. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their blast. Okay, so he has blast cover change, which is pretty good. Just like Frieza, actually, too, as well. Just, you know, just thinking about that. The following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character's on the battlefield. So this guy literally has the Broly effect as well, so he gets buffs when, you know, the enemy is changing units. Randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer cards, so this is really good. And then 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. So you can stack this along with this when your key reaches, you know, 35 or lower. And then you also have this. And at the same time, you also have this when he's changing cover. He has 50% damage reduction when he changes cover. He also, at the same time, is getting one card with when you have 3 or fewer if your enemy's, you know, switching characters. He gets even more damage, and if you're fighting a revived character, he becomes type neutral and he destroys their Dragon Balls. And if you're low on ki, he gives himself ki and extra damage. So yeah, this Vegeta's really good. He's really good. This is actually really good. I know I'm saying really good, but like, my god. Okay, also in his blast card, reduce ki, blast impact, reduces enemy ki by 30 on hit. Oh my freaking god. That's goddamn good, holy cow. Okay, I don't know if this is on every single time you hit him with a blast, or if this is just like a one-time thing, but if we take this at face value and you reduce the enemy ki by 30 every single time you use a blast card, that's freaking insane. Oh, and then his special move, Final Flash. Deals massive impact damage, which is good, because again, I believe Kid Buu has that as well, massive impact damage, yep. Nullifies own, okay, so he becomes type neutral on this, on activation. Seals enemies' blast arts on hit. The sealed arts cannot be used for 5 timer counts. So he essentially seals blasts, becomes type neutral, massive impact damage. This is a really good blue card. Now this is what everybody wants to know is his green card, because again, the green card can make or break a unit. Randomly draws one new card, because again, so far this Vegeta has no card draw speed, by the way, so he's probably going to have the Gogeta Blue effect, where he's an absolute monster, but he does not have card draw speed, which really can, you know, make this unit not as disgustingly broken. Alright, so he randomly draws one new card, restores own health by 10%, so, you know, that's a very good green card, you know, already, because he's drawing a new card, he's restoring health, 25% to damage inflicted for 30 timer counts, cannot be stacked, cannot be cancelled, reduces damage by 20% for 30 timer counts, so if you theoretically set up Vegeta properly, where he switches in, you're essentially comboing, you know, the unit that you're fighting, you pop a green card, he's gonna have what, like 70% damage reduction, because he has 30% at the start, and then he gets 20% when he switches in until the combo ends, and you use a green card, he's gonna have 70% in total. And he's also gonna get this buff as well as the other buffs that he has, so yeah, this Vegeta is looking to be very, very disgusting. The only issue is, again, he has no card draw speed. None at all. Kinda sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so his ultimate. Deals supreme impact damage. Massive. I mean, what is the difference between supreme and massive? Let me check Gogeta Blues. Supreme impact. Alright, so Gogeta's ultimate is really freaking good, so this is a good sign already. Applies upon activation, 20% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade, minus 50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies restores. Okay, so he also nullifies, you know, what's it called? Revives, or essentially, he basically nullifies Ultimate Gohan, where, you know, like, or like Oob as well. So this is pretty good. So essentially, you know, like, Ultimate Gohan, technically, you could Rising Rush him. No, future Gohan, you could Rising Rush him, and he'd still live because, you know, he does have that extra health or, like, endurance. Yeah, so this nullifies endurance, essentially. That's pretty freaking good. That's actually really good. And then literally no one cares about this. Alright, so you are Universal Survival Saga at basically 1 star. then your God Key, then your Vegeta family, which is again good because Vegeta family does need the buff. So yeah, Universal Survival Saga, God Key, and Vegeta family. God Key did not need any buffs, but Vegeta family did, so it's a very good thing that he actually does lead this tag. So I'm actually really excited that they're, you know, giving Vegeta family more love and attention. Because again, I'm a personal favorite of this unit. I love this freaking guy so much. Alright, so next up, we're also going to talk about Jiren. We're going to probably go real quick with this guy. Again, he's actually not that bad. Let me actually pull up Gokua. Blue, and then we'll do Extreme. What are you? You're a defense type. What is Gokua? Melee. Alright, so let me... Is there any... I think you're defense type. Nope, you're melee type. As I sit here and struggle to find a defensive type unit. This is genius right here. What about Beto? You're support. God damn it. All I'm trying to do is find one defense. Honestly, man, at this point, I could take it or leave it. Fudge. Come on. Defense. Defense. God, can I not find a single defensive type unit here? Like, bro. Bujin. Help me. God damn it. Who? You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna look at Jiren. Alright, stats look pretty good. Considering that he's a defense type, not that bad. Alright, main ability. Special arts card is drawn at 20% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. -5 to strike and blast arts cost, that's pretty good. Applies an attribute upgrades, shorten substitution. Okay, so he shortened substitution counts by 3, so that's pretty good as well. Because again, like, you could use your main, draw the special arts card, switch into like some other unit, and then boom. You know, you have substitution count is down. You can switch into another unit. That's pretty good. Alright, so 40% to damage inflicted against Sun Family or God Key. Thank God, because again, Sun Family's annoying as hell, so... Nice, this is really good already. Okay, 90% to damage inflicted. Reduces damage by 30%. 40% to key recovery. This already is very good. You know why? Because this right here. Everybody runs Sun Family, or God Key, or like a mixture of both, so... This already makes Jiren very good. Very, very good. I already like this Jiren a lot. Applies effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Restores health by 5%, and then 40% to special move damage. So, I mean, if you have like a blue card immediately, you can just like hop into this guy. He's gonna, say if it's a Sun Family unit, you have this already, as well as this. You get your special move, and then you have this as well. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage to, you know, Sun Family units. And then reduces damage by 30% until combo ends. So this together is going to be 60%, you know, of course, until the combo ends. So that's, again, very, very good. He becomes type neutral for 5 timer counts, activates 4 times. And again, this is only when changing cover. And then reduces enemy ki by 20. Again, this is very, very strong ability right here when he's changing cover. And then the following effects occur after enemy attack is over. 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, 20% to damage inflicted by allied Universal Survival Saga or rival universe for 15 timer counts. So again, this Jiren is very good. Again, I would expect this guy to be a super dominant unit. Again, this guy's just really, really good overall. Just based off of his kit, you know, the fact that he's really good against Sun Family, which again, everybody runs. Like, everybody runs Sun Family. Again, this also includes Gohan, by the way, so Hybrid Saiyans, if you're running like a full Gohan team, this Jiren is very, very good against them. Alright. Okay, so his strikes have blast armor, so that's pretty good. Deals massive explode damage. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade 30% to damage received for 20 timer counts. And then this has a blast armor as well, so that's pretty good. His green card restores own health by 15% and ki by 30, and then he nullifies attribute downgrades. So again, this green card is pretty simple. Again, health, ki, you know, gets rid of all attribute downgrades, but this is a very good green card. Again, very, very good. And then, of course, I literally don't care about this because no one does the Tournament of Power anyways. Alright, so your Universal Survival Saga and then Rival Universe, again, really good because Rival Universe really does need the help. And I think that's, yeah, so he's just going to be doing that. So, again, I'm glad that they're, you know, buffing, you know, this team right here because, again, this team is good. You know, Hit's super good as well. Like, no one really talks about him, but he's still a dominant beast. This Jiren is going to be super good. Green Jiren is still really good. Kefla's, you know, insane in terms of damage. Vados is still a great support type unit, so is Topo. So, again, the fact that they're buffing Rival Universe is really good. Again, Universal Survival Saga, again, you know, it's getting, like, what? Has 2 LFs on that team. 17 and 18 are still good. Jiren, of course, is going to fit really well on the team. Bergamo and these guys have kind of aged, but, you know, they're still okay. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, time to talk about the banner. Because, again, I think this releases tomorrow, actually. Or maybe, like, yeah, tomorrow, because today's... Actually, no, dude, it releases tonight. Holy cow. That's pretty dope. Alright, so this is a step-up banner, of course. So we have LF Majin Vegeta, Gogeta Blue, UI, and then, of course, the new LF. So it is 300, 500, 700, and then it's just 1,000. Ooh. Ooh. I think I might want to summon on this. But... at the same time, is it worth it? I don't know. This one's kind of hard, man. I would say summon if you really, really need the units that are on here. Summon if you're really in desperate need of the featured units on here. If not, then it's honestly not worth it. You know, just from a free-to-play standpoint, again, this is a huge, like, bait banner. You know, they're obviously going to try to get you to spend your stuff. Again, Vegeta's really good. He doesn't have card draw speed like Gogeta Blue, so keep that in mind. But, yeah, this banner's decent, man. It's really good. Like, UI, Majin Vegeta. Again, these guys are good LFs. They have aged a bit, especially, like, you know, Vegeta Blue and, like, UI Goku. And obviously Majin Vegeta as well, but, you know, they're still very good. But, again, if you like main Universal Survival Saga, or if you main Vegeta family, then this is a great banner to summon on, because again, it has this Vegeta, it also has LF Majin Vegeta. Or if you're like a really big fan of God Key, again, this is a super good banner, you know, Evolution, UI, Vegeta Blue, Gogeta Blue. So again, it just kind of really depends on who you main, you know, as a team, and where you are in terms of Chrono Crystals. If you're free to play, I would still consider, you know, saving up. Again, if you want to maybe throw 1 or 2 multis at it, you know, it obviously won't hurt. But, again, at the end of the day, like, just from a free-to-play player standpoint, it's a skip. Again, you do have a chance to pull this guy, actually, during New Year's. During the New Year's banner, when they go ahead and, like, you know, release that one where you have, like, guaranteed LFs. So, do keep that in mind. You know, you could save for that banner, and you do have a chance to pull him there. But, yeah, man, again, this banner's not that bad. You know, I haven't seen the other units on it aside from the featured, you know, LFs that they have here. But, again, summon at your own risk is essentially what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say, man. Like, this Vegeta's good. Vegeta's really good. The only issue is card draw speed is going to be his downfall is really all that I can say. But other than that, again, very, very good unit. So, anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's Legends video. And I will see you all next time.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.